Hello everyone, my name is Maxime. I did an internship within Asian Trails, Thailand from November 2019 to mid-May 2020. And during my internship there, I was a sales and key account assistant. So how did I find my Internship Asia? At first I was in France, just finished my studies there, and I wanted to find a new internship opportunity abroad. So I wanted to find a way to do an internship here in Thailand, and I found my Internship Asia when searching on LinkedIn for opportunities. So they had a post there and I didn't know anything about that company, so I decided to click on my internship offer and see a bit more in details about the website. And this is how I found it, using LinkedIn. So I filled out an application form directly from my MIA website, which directed me towards my advisor there and his colleagues. So very quickly they found out what kind of internship I was looking for, depending on my profile, of course. And so little by little we got in touch together within the process, and in the end they settled a Zoom interview together to discuss more about the opportunity matching, I would say. And so the process was very straightforward, simple, and they answered my request very quickly and on time. So at Asian Trails, the working culture, I would say, was very international because it is divided inside in very different departments. So for example, there is a Chinese department, there's a Latin-speaking department, including Spanish and Italian markets mainly, but also the French department, the Middle East department. So it makes this place a very international and multicultural place to evolve in, and it was very interesting to be in such environments. I wouldn't call it a project, but working for a travel agency can bring many incentives which come outside of the workplace. So basically one day one of my colleagues came and said, okay, so he was in charge of the product development, so meaning he was in charge of finding new things, new attractive things for the travelers from all over the world. So it wasn't a project, but I was asked to join him to assess one of the new dinner cruise on the Chao Phraya River. I'm not sure in detail, I cannot remember in detail the name of the cruise, but so we were sent for free, of course, and for a whole evening, started at 6 p.m. and ending around 9-10 p.m. Cruising on the Chao Phraya River and having a very, very delicious dinner together with other travel agencies and I would say the main actors from the travel market here in Bangkok. So it was also the opportunity to meet new people within this industry and to have a very good time and very good food as well. Why did I choose Thailand? I chose Thailand for this internship opportunity because I always wanted to come back here following my first experience. One thing you need to know is that MIA here in Thailand is very well connected with many chambers of commerce here in the city, and benefiting from my advisor help and his contacts. I had the opportunity to join many events from chambers of commerce, and especially the events with the French Chamber of Commerce, in which during those events I had the opportunity to meet a lot of French people working here in a lot of French companies, so it was a very good opportunity for me to expand my network. So the internship, I would say, is very important during your studies and your university time, because it helps you experience the real work environment, which of course is very different from the university one. And also it helps see what you like within a company, what you don't like within a company, and it helps you direct a bit more towards your expectations and towards what you want to do and what you want to be. Arriving in Thailand for the first time is a culture shock by itself. Coming from Europe, Of course, the society is totally different. The culture shock can also be in the language at first, because from one day to the other you arrive in a new country in which you don't understand anything in the language. So it can be a hard time sometimes dealing with a language that you have no idea with, or trying to read some signs on the road in which you cannot read or understand anything. So the COVID situation, yeah, of course, very unique here because it was in the middle of my internship, in the end of March, beginning of April, as I can remember. So we switched completely 100% to work from home, which was like the first time for me that I worked in such a way. And I actually ended up my internship still on this work from home thing, so I never had the opportunity to go back to the office to work with my colleagues. But and it was also very impressive. The country was getting closed and we were in some lockdown hours also, so it was very unique. But it was a good experience, I would say, on my side. Yes, of course, I would recommend my Internship Asia and its services for coming from future students, of course. Firstly, because as a foreigner, sometimes when you are 10,000 kilometers away or more, it's really not easy to find a good internship here in Thailand, and with good conditions, with good companies, with good package as an intern. So I would say it's very useful. Their services is very useful and also quite quick regarding all the process and the visa application, which is not easy if it's the first time for you coming here in Thailand. So I would 100% recommend their services, as it helps very much to find your best opportunity here, matching your profile and your expectations. Yeah, my first advice is come here in Thailand to do your internship. Of course, it's a very great place. I'm here because I love it. There are so many things you can do also aside your internship. So basically, coming here in Thailand for an internship, it's basically, my feeling is being on holidays and working at the same time, because whenever you will be done with your working hours, you will feel on holiday since it's not your country and you have so many things to do around. Many travel opportunities. Thailand and the region is a very beautiful country, very diverse, from the north and the mountains to the south and the very amazing beaches. So my advice is just come here and benefit from MIA services and enjoy your stay in Thailand, and it will help you grow your international career.